welcome back to Data Babe, and this is episode 19. I can't believe I'm up to 19 videos already. The year is just going so fast, and I still have so many more videos I want to bring you guys before the year is out. So this is my second lightsaber video, and as you know, if you saw my previous video, if you didn't, I will link it below in the description box. It was buying a saber on a budget, which was an Ultra Saber lightsaber that I had bought at the time because I was a bit of a cheapskate. I didn't have much money, but I knew that I really needed one to do my saber classes with. And I still have that saber. It's over here behind me. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of over here. It's not switched on at the moment, but it has an aluminium kind of silver and black hilt called a bellicose hilt. And while I love that saber, I really do, because it's my baby. I have a friend, Chris, who recently bought a beautiful lightsaber, and he kind of awed me with it one night at the class. We were just sitting chatting, and all of a sudden he just put the blade up in front of my face and he just switched it on, and my reaction was literally to go from yeah, ooh, pretty, like that. He couldn't help it with this thing because it's an incredible saber, and so I really wanted to do a review on it, and Chris was very kind and very nice and trusted me enough to take the saber away for a week and to try it out and play around with it and see what I thought and bring you this review. So this saber, oh my god, I am shocked at how amazing this saber is for the price that was paid for it, because it wasn't too expensive. I thought it was going to be a lot more than what Chris told me, and I will tell you that in a bit. This is the saber here. I have it in my wonderful hands, and what I love about this one, I didn't think I would love this, but when I actually saw it and held it, I thought, wow, is that, I'm going to try and turn this without hitting anything, is that the hilt. Hopefully I'm going to try and get my camera to focus, because it will try to focus on my face. The hilt is white. I mean, and you know what, I thought it would look so kind of, you know, plasticky and kind of look like it wasn't finished, but it is absolutely beautiful. This white hilt is called a Caliburn hilt. Absolutely stunning hilt. And you know, I have to say, I'm going to save up and probably get one of these for myself. Sorry Chris, you won't be the only one with one anymore. But I might get a little bit of aluminium touches here and there on it. But I thought the white hilt was incredible. It's a 34-inch blade. I think it might be a medium grade polycarbonate. It usually is for our saber classes, so I imagine that's what Chris got. Excuse me, my usual thing, my throat gets dry and then I need to drink water. I don't know why that happens. It only happens when I turn the camera on. So back to the saber. I'm so sorry. This saber was custom made by a company called JQ Sabers. And it is a couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, I'm not too sure, who live in the UK. And they're both martial arts experts themselves, and they got into making sabers on the side, and they're doing quite well. Now, they're not so easy to find if you don't know about them, because they don't really advertise. It's Darren Radcliffe and Susan Linton. And I have to say, I actually inquired with them many months ago about getting a saber, and they were amazing. I mean, they didn't leave me waiting at all. They got back to me straight away and told me the sort of prices they had. And they did actually tell me about these hilts at the time, but I was so set on the classic Star Wars aluminium hilt that I kind of went, ugh. But then when I actually saw it, I was like, why the hell didn't I go for that? Beautiful saber. I have the printout. Chris gave me a printout of everything about this saber. I won't go into all the crazy technical stuff, but I'll kind of try and break it down to the basic things for you guys. This one has a number of different colours in it. One thing I do love about it is it is red, and the red actually works really well with the white hilt. And you would think it won't look Sithy, but it actually, in some strange way, it really does look like a Sith saber. So I'm just going to switch it on real quick. Hopefully it comes on for me. Oh, I don't know why it does that. Maybe Chris will tell me that. Or maybe he'll pop a comment below and tell you guys why it does that first. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just kind of a standby. But here we go. Here we go. Look at this thing. Oh, I feel like doing it again. So pretty. It's incredible. I hope my camera is focusing now, because I imagine with this very bright red light it may not be. I love that it shimmers just like a saber should. Mine does not do that. It shimmers, and oh my god, it's so bright. It's much brighter than my one, and mine is quite bright. But I have to say this one is unbelievably bright. Now, under my ring light, you won't get the full effect of the brightness, but I'll show you a couple of clips of me in lower light with this, without this light here, without the studio light here, and hopefully you'll get a real feel for how bright it is. Another thing I love about it is it has flash on clash, and it's incredibly dramatic because it's a white and red flash on clash. And Chris told me the white only works with the red, and I think it's purple with the other colours, so it does change colour. So I just love the Saber so much. It's so beautiful. You can't have it back, Chris. I'm not bringing it back. Tough. Anyway, this just beautiful Saber. And another thing I loved about it is the sound. It's quite. I have to talk quite loudly to talk over it so you guys can hear me. It's very, very loud. And I'm just checking what the watt on the speaker is, and I think it's a 2. Maybe it's a 2 watt. I'm not sure. I think it's a 2 watt speaker, but it's like a subwoofer bass speaker. Yeah, 2 watt, and it's a bass speaker right in the bottom here. Try and show you. I'm sorry guys, it's quite a big Saber, so I hope I can show you without breaking everything. I get my face out of the shot. You kind of see it there in the bottom. It's like a typical subwoofer, a bass speaker that you would see with the DJ's kit, but it's really loud. Put it there by the speaker, you can hear it, and of course you get this. Incredible. I really love this Saber. It gets the belt clip and everything included in the price. So I'm going to switch it off for a second. I'm going to try. There you go. I'm not used to it because it's not my Saber. But I have to say I had a lot of fun with this all week. You know, when you went out, even in relatively low light, even when it wasn't dark, it glowed so brightly. Whereas mine, you'd see it, but it wouldn't glow this brightly in low light. I mean, it would have to be quite dark for you to get decent light out of it. So I'm going to tell you the things that it has. It's the Caliburn Apprentice hilt, which I told you, with the Plector Labs light side Pico crumble with 6 colour profiles. So yes, it's got 6 different colours. I'll try and show you those now in a moment. It has the 9 watt LED. I'm assuming this is the light, LED light. It has a 2 watt base speaker with red accent LED activation switch, which is your little switch there. Lovely pretty little red and silver switch, which is actually really nice against the white hilt. It's beautiful. Turn it off again just so you can hear me, guys. Let me see. Display blade with mirror round tip and diffusion film. White powder coating. Obviously we got the white hilt. Convertech button clip, which is your button clip, so you can clip it onto your wee belt. Actually, I'll use this to block out my face and things like that, and hopefully it will focus for you. I'll take my time with that actually again so that you can see it properly. Including the price. Really good that Darren and Susan built this. And this came to, this was the base model, which was about £175. Now, when Chris told me, I think he said it actually in roughly came to just under £200, and I think there was about £20 for shipping. But oh my God, that is a bargain price for a Class A Saber, and it really is. It's absolutely beautiful. And when you think about it, if you're in the EU, you're in Ireland, obviously if you're in the UK, if you're in Europe, you don't have any customs charges on this, which is a big reason that I don't shop a lot with Sabers and stuff from the US, because the custom charges sometimes are huge on these items and you end up paying a hell of a lot more. And if you took that extra money and put it into a Saber from JQ Sabers, you'd get something like this. Now, they have lots of different hilts, but this seems to be the one they're kind of, you know, encouraging people to get at the moment, and it really is. I don't blame them. It's absolutely beautiful. I saw this one as well with Chris's girlfriend Sandra. Hers was similar a bit. It was the aluminium one, but it had purple designs through it. But it was virtually the same Saber, but it was silver and purple hilt, and it was a really beautiful hilt as well, roughly around the same price. So I thought that is an absolute bargain price for a Saber that is so professionally done. And I definitely will be going to JQ Sabers to get my next Saber. I'm hoping to get something kind of like this. I won't copy it verbatim. I'll kind of think of something else to do that'll be kind of creative. I might see if I can even do my own design. Maybe they could do it for me. We'll see. I don't know if they do that, but we'll find out. I will pop all JQ Sabers information below so that you can click on it and go to the website and check the Sabers out for yourself. One thing I do like about them with Susan was, I remember the first time that I inquired with her, she literally got back to me within a day. And I have found with some saber companies, you get onto them and weeks and weeks later they get back to you. And maybe by then you will have put your order in somewhere else. But JQ Sabers are pretty fast. So that's kind of all I can tell you about it at the moment, I think. I'm going to actually show you a clip of me fighting with this saber against my saber. So Mikey Poo's, my other half, is going to be the one taking a bashing from this beautiful dramatic baby. I love this saber. I love you. I love you. Okay. I'm sorry, I go crazy when I have sabers on me. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's incredible. Anyway, I can't pull myself together. Pull yourself together, woman. So I'm going to show you a clip now of me fighting with that saber with my other half who has my Ultra Saber, and you'll hopefully see the difference. Now, I'm not dissing Ultra Sabers because mine was bought on a very cheap budget, and I'm sure Ultra Sabers do great ones as well, but I just really wanted you to see a comparison between this one and my one, which in the end, the costs, because of customs and everything else and shipping from the US, ended up costing not too far off the same amount that was paid for this, and this is a far superior saber. So check that out now, and we'll come back and then I'll show you all the different colours. Okay? Pretty nice, isn't it? It's a pretty lovely saber. Sorry, I'm not the biggest expert when I'm fighting. I'm still only learning, and I haven't been learning very, very long. So I did my best for you there just to kind of give you an idea of that saber and how it looks. So now I'm going to actually show you how the colours work in it so you can see the different colours. When you get these sabers, you have to, it's probably the same in a lot of them, you have to screw off the bottom, the base here where the speaker is, and I feel really awful. I hate doing this because I think it's quite delicate. I think Chris told me that they've kind of changed it now so it's a little easier for people to do the colours. And then you have to take out the base speaker, which I hate doing, but it has to be done in order to change colours. I just very gently pull that out because I don't want to damage it, you know what I mean? This is somebody else's saber that's saved up and bought it. So this is, don't freak out, I'm not digging this in the battery, I'm just using it to kind of slip the battery out slightly. If I'm right, this is what Chris said you should do, slip that battery, oh, I'll just put it down here for a sec, guys, sorry. Slip that battery out, ever so slightly out of the, oh, it's not coming out now, come on. Oh, got it. Okay, so if you can see there, I kind of slipped the battery out till it was kind of sticking out. I hope my camera's focusing for you guys. I'm just going to throw that somewhere. And then it's very hard to do this on camera without doing it. I need to do it kind of separately, don't I? I'm not going to. So you hold down the switch, push the battery back in, slip it into the hilt. Hear the 3 beeps? Yes, you do. Okay. And then I think I should be able to change the colours. There you go. A beautiful green. Fabulous kind of green. Oh, come on. Oh, is that white or is that Guardian blue? I think that's actually a sky blue. It's like a light blue. Oh yeah, that's Guardian blue. We all know that one. My favourite. Mind you, I have to say I'm getting a bit partial to the old red when I saw it with the white. It's fabulous. Let's see. Come on. Oh, it's gone off. Green. The blue. Now I know it has more colours than that, but I'm not too sure how you change them. And then if you want, I'm just going to stop because I know there's a purple, I think there's a gold, and I think there's a pink, well a yellow, you know what I mean, but a goldy one as well. So if you want to set it to the Guardian Blue, you just press down on the button. And it should be Guardian Blue now when I switch it on. Woo! Guardian Blue. Guardian Blue. But I won't leave it like that because Chris loves his red. It's a bit of a Sith there, Chris. So that's basically all I can tell you about it. But this, I mean, it's a beautiful saber, isn't it? You still got the white flash on flash here. It's white. Oh no, it's actually light blue. That's a light blue flash on flash, which works really nicely as well. I'm just wondering now, if you turn it to green, I'm not going to do it, but if you turn it to green, maybe it's a different base colour for the flash on flash. Well, that is the beautiful saber from JQ Sabers with the Caliburn Apprentice hilt in white. It's been powder coated in white. And I hope you really like it, guys. And not a bad elbow. Oh, I better put the base back on. Whoops. Don't look so nice without the base. Whoops. Sorry. So, there you go, back on. I'll show you the speaker. I'll try and show you just again. Speaker in there. You got your bass speaker. You got your belt clip. And you got this beautiful white, gorgeous, beautiful, stunning white hilt. Hopefully it's not focusing on me. It's focusing on the hilt. To show you guys. Then it's a 34-inch blade. You can get sabers with, you know, the pointed tip. But if you're doing combat, it's probably not advisable because you could really hurt somebody. Whereas this curved tip, it's not going to cause... It'll hurt someone if it hits them, jabs them, but it's not going to cause them any serious damage. Probably not going to pierce the skin or anything, but the pointed one might. But for display purposes, the pointed one is actually very nice if you're just going to display them. Again, then you've got your power switch. Oh, for some reason it's not lighting up. Maybe it only does it with the red. Maybe it only does it with the red. Then you got a very, very bright, beautiful light. And you got your flash on flash. And really excellent sound on this thing. That's it, guys. That's really all I can tell you about it. I'm very impressed by it, and that's why I wanted to show you this, especially when Chris said the price. I remember when he said the price to me, I was like, what? When he said it was like, I think it was $189 or $190 plus 20 for shipping. I was like, that's all you paid for this? He was like, yes. I could not believe it. So I'll definitely be going to JQ to get my next saber, and then I'll do a review on the one I get, because I'm sure mine will be different again to what Chris got, because I think everybody has different tastes, don't they? Some of you might hate the white hilt. I thought I was going to hate it, but then when I actually got my hands on it, it's beautiful. It's so elegant, an elegant weapon for civilized age. This is. So it is a beautiful, beautiful saber. And Susan and Darren, wow, I have to say, you people are talented. I'm really impressed with what you're doing here. So that's it from me, guys. I guess I can't really tell you anything else about this. I've kind of stuffed it all in there as quickly as I could. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you've got any other suggestions about sabers, I know a lot of you have commented on the Ultra Sabers one I did, which is fantastic. Keep the comments coming. I'm delighted to see comments about the sabers. Maybe you want to know more about this one, or maybe you think there's another one I should try, another company that you think is good. Give me a shout, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and come and join the force with me, and we shall rule the galaxy together. Yes. Oh Lord. I get quite cheesy, I know. And that's it. May the force be with you guys. Talk to you next week. Bye.